It's now considered hideously obsolete.
Oh, it's as bad as that, is it? Just watch when we pull away, mate, so that people don't decide they're going to walk in front of us at
Okay. Get the reverser key out of my pocket. Okay.
Oh. So yeah. Away we go. Pick some speed up and then just off. And just watch the cars here. So that was safe. Just put a point on, just to give it a bit of a boost over the bridge. And off. Sitting on again, point on. 2. Just watch this brake here now. And this one, just let it run under it. That's it. Boat should get there. Just run 3-wheel down to the points now. That's it. So we can build her up to 5 now. 5 and up to 6. We're very near the sub now, so just go slowly up to point 7.
Plenty of juice.
Yeah. And 8. And 9. Whistle, up back. Go back to 5. Knock it back a bit, that's it. 6. 7. And 8. And 9. Back to 5. Up to 6. 7. 8. And 9. Just leave it on 9 now and go around this piece.
Not only most of our cars got traction switches, so that option cuts the breaker.
Right.
So you can't go from series, parallel back to series.
Right.
When you pull handle back, the breaker opens.
Right.
I was also taught never to cut off on notch 1 because the line breaker might open in time.
Just go back to 5 now.
So we were taught to always go to 2 then cut off.
All right. Whistle. Just leave it on 5 up round here, it's a few bad joints. So if you go backwards through the points, it cuts the juice off completely.
Yeah.
So if you go from, you want to switch the power off because you're going too fast or something like you do here, that automatically knocks the power off.
The moment you pull the handle back, all power's gone.
Right. So then you've got to go back to naught and build up again.
Build up again.
Right. That's it. You're up to 6 now, just clear. 7. 8. And 9.
So most of our fleet has ratchet switches and line breakers. Very few are like this.
So that's safety measure basically.
Yeah.
What sort of major on your controllers then?
We've got some of these.
Right.
Like later ones, same series.
Same sort of thing, yeah. Just go back to 5 here and then watch the cars coming down the hill to the right because they come whizzing down here. Lots of whistles and so. Up to 6. 7. Just leave it on 7. Now to 8. And 9.
Our maintenance manager was very particular about on a line breaker car going to notch 2 then cut off.
Right.
Not from 1 off. Just to make sure the line breaker interrupted the current and not the controller.
Right.
I can read the circuit diagram so I know where he's coming from.
Just a quick whistle, that's it, yeah. So slightly more sophisticated than these then.
I've driven a tram with one of these.
Back to 5. Just watch the cars come from the left, lots of whistles. That's it, up to 6.
Our main maintenance tram, our balance motor's got a GE version of this.
79, yep. It's exactly the same type.
Yeah, it's just that it's got General Electric Corporation on it instead of BTH.
Right. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, we've got General Electric ones and the insides are just the same, it's just a brass plate on the top, I think, isn't it? So once the trolley goes past that pole, go up to 6, 7, and 8, and 9.
But I'm driving the ballast motor just out of habit. I cut off entirely instead of going back to series. Not that we use parallel that much, especially on a works car.
So where's your museum?
Sydney Loftus. It's just south of the southern suburbs of Sydney.
Sydney, right. So I do have a look on the internet tonight then. Sydney Lofthouse or something.
Or Loftus.
Loftus. Right.
Which I believe is named after an English lord, like the city of Sydney is.
Right. So I shall have a look at that later tonight then. There must be bits on YouTube then presumably as well and all, isn't there? Must be.
Yeah, some of them mine.
Yeah.
What's this warning for?
Just a bit, it was left there for the summer because it really distorted. But
yeah, it's a good sun kick here.
Yeah. That joint there, but it's alright now.
I did bring 2 guidebooks from my museum with me, and I was intending to give one to you guys here, but I got a cab ride from the train driver in Croatia, so I gave him one.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We couldn't speak a word of each other's language, but he obviously enjoyed his job.
So where was he from?
The Republic of Switzer.
Right.
He was a local, pointed out his house as we went past.
Right, so go back to 5 now, just with a level piece here, and off completely. We're going to go into the right hand corner, straight onto the main road crossing with the lights. Little look, we should see the white light from one there. She's on. She's one in the middle of the road, it's on white, so we're alright. Just lots of whistling, please. Watch out for cars from left and right. That's it. Up to 5. Just leave it on 5 now.
We've only got one major level crossing and we stop and wait for the cars to actually bother to respond to the lights.
We'll be here a while with these, some of them here.
We might have 4 or 5 cars
Off completely.
go straight through the flashing lights.
Yeah, oh yeah. And we're going to go, as soon as we come out of here now, just speed up, so just be ready with the brakes. We go down this bit that gets, another one where it gets steeper towards the level crossing at the bottom.
Our only really big level crossing is really not a driveway. It goes across actually National Road 1. It's a 6-lane highway.
Oh, right. And no lights.
It's got lights, but no barriers. Not that barriers are too any good, they just drive
through them, yeah.
What's entertaining is when someone stops at the lights and the person behind it doesn't.
Yeah.
I see a lot of that.
The other favourite one here is when they go too far and try and reverse and there's something behind them. So just watch for people coming down from the right hand side. The speed's lovely. Spot on. Just don't touch the brakes, just leave it like that. And just when it starts to slow somewhere out of it here, just let the brakes go completely.
Well, these Arnold's supposed to be full of cats with no tails. I don't think I've seen a Manx cat yet.
There's hardly any left now. See the days presume where there's lots of strays and things like that, but I don't see any. Just give it a little bit of brake now. She's starting to, this car like the roller bear, she can start to run around here. I said let the air go completely.
We've got a...
And we should run through this piece alright with your momentum and into the left hand corner at the bottom.
We've got a Brisbane car, which is a big 4 motor car, so it's quite heavy with roller bearings.
Yeah.
You can sneeze and the thing rolls.
Yeah. Noticeably different.
Most of our cars have friction bearings.
Just let it roll, yeah. Likes of our big winter saloon cars, 19, 20, 21, 22, they'll stop on this corner like this now. That's it, so you can build it up a bit now. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 6, 7,
friction bearings out. The first grip is really stiff. Once the sun gets on it, it warms up a bit.
So it's an all year round operation, is it? You run at weekends or something, you say?
Wednesdays and Sundays.
Wednesdays and Sundays, yeah.
Although I don't know how much longer Wednesdays are going to last.
You say lack of
Starting to run out of volunteers.
Yeah, same with everything, isn't it? So how many volunteers do you need to run on a day?
Minimum 4. And that's pushing it. We only need 5.
Yeah. That's it. Just keep whistling. Like a blind one coming up. 7 to 6 now, it's clear. 7. That's it. Back to 5, that's it. A whistle again. Brilliant. 7. And 8. 9. That's it.
In New South Wales school holidays, we used to open every day of the week, and then we cut it down to 3 days of the week, and we're going to cut it down more because we just can't get enough people.
So it only takes 5 and you still can't get enough. Incredible. Isn't it? I thought with loads of people living around there, you'd be loads, but we struggle with volunteers and things over here, you know. There's quite a lot of competing little railways and things, you know, for a limited market and limited number of people that want to get involved. But I thought you'd be inundated with volunteers.
Well, most of the volunteers remember the tram lanes from their childhood,
Yeah.
and that was 55 years ago they closed. So you can imagine the average age.
Yeah.
So they're starting to fail their medicals.
Just go back to 5. Right, yeah, imagine so. There's no youngsters coming up through the ranks.
They keep referring to me as the young guy, and I'm 50.
Just go back to nothing there, like power off the street. Just let's go through these little bits here. And go up to 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And off completely. So we've got just round the corner here, a little blind corner there. That's it. Just let it roll now. You can see the 5 mile an hour speed limit here, so just go up to 5 points. Just go up to 5. That's it. And just leave it on 5 now. The overhead's pretty bad here.
Must be a bit of a graded struggle.
Yeah.
And we've got a section isolator right.
We have indeed.
Electrical engineers put it in places just to annoy the drivers.
So just on again a little bit to get us to the corner. And off now. Just brake a little bit to the corner. That's it. Now you'll find that when we come off here, it'll speed up quickly. So start to brake now. It's like the car coming up there, they tend to go in front of you. So brake again. Well, that might be Mr. Marshall, one of our drivers, that's it.
To follow the rules.
That should do. Right, she'll run away from you quickly here now. That's quite steep, that's it. It's just a case of following the corners round here now.
these long brakes, it's a wonder they even go to electric brakes. This would have been a tram truck with a dynamic brake.
Yeah. Yeah, no such, what's the word, I'm thinking of, privilege or that sort of thing, technology on here. Luxury is the word I'm looking for, isn't it? As you pick up a bit down the straight, when you get round that next corner, it tends to be quite slippery because it's under the trees. Won't be too bad now as it was this morning. Sorry?
The way they control the case of one
yeah.
disconcert.
It is. I wasn't doing that the last time I drove it. Keep it like that. There's a little crossing there which live will come whizzing out in front of us. Just let the air go now. Let the air go now. This little bit going up to the corner is uphill. And then just brake as you go into the corner. Wee bit more brake for this one. So let's let the air go now. Let all the air go now. A little bit of braking into the corner, set off completely, set to up to 5, then just a quick whistle again and then off completely. I'll set up to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, this one's a breaker so off underneath that one.
We can roll up to the stopboard.
Yep. You don't quite need to go quite right up to it. That's us. And then that's it. gives quite a different sort of perspective on the line, because you know you're going wrong road and the poles are on your left, you know, and you get used to the position of crossings and things like that. Now what we will have to watch out, where you go mate, is the opposite Scandia, where they'll be all starting to come out at 5 o'clock expecting us to be on that line.
I'll be on the track.
Yeah, and they come out with the nose on the bonnet and the red line. So just go to your points, yeah, and then two. So okay, start again. Up to 2, yeah, 3, 4, 5. So they come out, look down the hill. We're on this line, so we've got to be careful of, but we're a bit off there, yeah. Up to 6 and 7, 8 and 9. This level crossing just round the corner here is blind now, you're on the wrong side, so back to 5 and lots of whistles. That's it, up to 6, 7, the sector foot here, it's really a steep here.
Steep, the motors.
Yeah, that's it, now the next one. That's it. Back to 5, up to 6, 7, we'll leave it on 7. And 8, and 9, and off. Break. Let the air go a little bit, but then we've got that steep right hand corner where the line suddenly drops away ahead there. Let a bit of air go, man. Can't let the lot go, so I think we're going to stop. So just finds the joints, this tram. And around this next one we've got another level crossing that comes in from the right. Just let a bit of the air go, she's levels here. There's a car stopped in the line down there. Just watch it from the right. Let the air go. There's a car stopped actually on the line.
Actually on
the line, yeah. He's stuck with that red traffic light. Just give him a whistle, he's back up and get out of our way. Just watch, that's it, we can get past now, yeah. So put a point up. And then it goes down deep.
digging quite a hole.
Yeah. Watch the same thing, there's one there, you see? He's out of the way.
And the other one wants to get even more out of the way.
We've got a set of facing points here now, so we need to go dead slow towards those. Almost as if we're going to stop before them. And then just the tram's about to stop, let the air go. Just so we know that the blades are tight shut. Looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah, so just let it roll now.
On our line at the national park.
See where the car is?
Yeah.
That's where they come out and they don't look up the hill, so we need to be dead slow for that.
And the mountain bikers never look.
No, oblivious. So bring it slower right down, so it'll come straight out front and knock it out, right slow. Lots of whistles. That's us clear, we're alright. We've just missed the 5 o'clock rush, luckily. Just take it like that speed you had it there, all the way around here, because we're going wrong road, the trolleys tend to want a bit more. So just let some air go. And a bit more. start to brake now because the tram will speed up coming out of the check rail. Just watch them coming up from the left and from the right, where they tend to go over the crossing again. So, see, straight in front of us. So I just let it go, let it roll. Whistle. That's it. That's it, just let it go a bit, wee bit faster. Start to brake now. So we've got the entrance coming out of the yard here. The cars coming out. Just let it roll a bit now. Jeff's going to pull the trolley down, so you slow it right down. So just let it roll a bit more. That's fine, yeah. Let the brakes go. That's it, just let it roll now, brakes off. Put a point on. Point on now. Let's get us going, yeah? No, sir. And off. And we need to go almost the end of the line. There's a second yellow mark on the right hand side. Obviously, we don't go on to the end of the line, so we get shouted at. So I'm starting to brake a bit, because it is a bit slippery at times, so I guess you can feel the foreman if we do that. So it's this one there, about 4 foot from the end. Just let it roll a bit more. Beautiful. Well, I think it was a very good run. What do you think? That's it. Did you enjoy it? Get from the back, as I know. Okay, gents, yeah?
Yep.
I was just going to say, so just watch the back there, and Billy's going to jump on the back, you see, while we're moving, so just that was up to say, don't block him when he jumps on.
Is he going to grab the road?
He'll grab the road, yeah, so if you're stood in the back, you might not have been there, you've got on, you see, that was all.
Is it? No problems anyway. Okay, Andrew.
Send you some links. I won't remember them everyone's names. Names go in one side of my head and straight out the other.
Well, that is old age, that is. Okay. There you go.
How's that?
Mission complete. Safely home.
There we go.
Looks like you get to park your cars a couple of metres apart, but we've got to park ours this far apart.
There's
Otherwise
plenty
it
of
won't
room.
all fit in the
Yeah,
shed.
there's plenty of